So students, I hope you understand first two question of exercise 5.1. This is the third question of exercise 5.1 in which we discuss about the telemarks and the frequency table. Alright, now in this question, let us read the question first. The weekly wages of 30 workers in a factory are 830, 835, 890, 810, 835, 836, 869, 845. A different data is given to us. Alright, now using the telemarks, make a frequency table with an interval of 800 to 810. So we start our table, frequency table from 800, then 810 to 820 and so on. So we have to make a table in this manner that there is a gap of 10 between them. Suppose we want to arrange 830, in which limit we put the 830, that is between 830 to 840. 835 come in 830 to 840 and so on. Suppose 810. Now this range comes, these wages come in the range of 810 to 820. You must clear about this, that 810 count when it is act as the lower limit. So this act as in 810 to 820 intervals. Let us see how we can frame the frequency table using the telemarks. Now student, observe the frequency distribution table using the telemarks. We start our table from 800 to 810. In 800 and 810 we have 3 workers' wages are present. So we put 3 telemarks. If you see the question, then there are 3 persons who take the wages between 800 to 810. That is 804, 808 and 806. These 3 wages come in 800 to 810. Next range is 810 to 820. In 810 to 820, we have 2 persons, that is one is of 810 and second is of 812. So 2 persons taking wages between 810 to 820. So we place 2 telemarks and place here frequency. So in this way you can draw a frequency distribution table. See, the maximum persons are between 830 to 840. So you must put one straight line, 1 mark for 1 person, second mark for second person, third mark for third person. For example, in 800 to 810, now this first line is used for the 804 wages person, the person who take 804 rupees. Next, second line is used for the 808 wages person. Next is for the 806. So you note it down and count it down one by one how many persons are present in these wages, and put the telemarks and according to count the telemarks. Suppose we want to count these numbers. Now here after 4 lines we have a cross line. So this is the symbol of 5. Next plus 4. 5 plus 4 total is 9. So we put here 9. So these are the total persons who take the wages between the given range. So our maximum range is 900 up to 890 to 900. Okay, the maximum is 890 to 900. All members all members of 890, maximum take 890. Those persons who take their wages 890 come in this range. There are 4 persons come in this range. So I thought student you understand how we can draw a telemarks. Now students, the next question is question number 4, that is Draw a histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question number 3. See, we have done the question number 3 now. We have made a tally marks in the question number 3. Alright, what is the question number 3 in which the wages are given? Alright, now draw a histogram for the frequency table. You know, for the histogram we need the frequency table. Answer the following question on the basis of that histogram. First question is, from where we can draw the histogram? We have to draw the histogram from the frequency table of question number 3, in which the wages of the worker we have considered from 800 to 810 and so on. And the first question related to that is, which group has the maximum number of workers? We have seen the maximum number of workers that we seen from the now histogram, not from the tally marks table. Now see the second question. How many workers earn rupees 850 and more? In this case, how many workers? We have to count the workers who earn rupees 850 or more than 850. Alright. Next, how many workers earn less than 850? So we have to count the number of workers have the wages more than 850 and less than 850. Now student, see the histogram of the given table of question number 3. In question number 3, we draw the wages of the workers and draw a frequency table using the tally marks. Now see, in this histogram, what is the process? First you draw a line x-axis using the graph paper. Alright, not the plain paper. This is just for your representation because different colors I have used here. Now for your presentation only, you have to use a graph paper. First draw x-axis, that is horizontal axis. Next draw y-axis, that is vertical axis. Then second point, mark which you want to show on the x-axis, that is weekly wages. We want to represent the weekly wages intervals here. Alright, and on the y-axis, we want to represent number of workers here. Alright, how many workers? That is, first we decide here we want to decide the scale always. Here you write also one scale. Scale for, suppose 1 unit is equal to 1 worker. So 2 unit is equal to 2 worker. So scale on the y-axis is 1 unit is equal to 1 worker and so on. Now, if you see the table which we have made in the question number 3, see, we take a jagging line, a break line. Why we take such kind of jagging lines? Because we are not going to start from after 0 to 1, then 2, then 3. We just we jump from 0 to directly 800. So for that jump, we required such kind of jagging line. It is very important to require a jagging line. Alright, so it cover all the numbers between 0 to 800. Alright, now let us start from the first interval is 800 to 810. 810 to 820. Now first watch this one bar for in which 3 workers are there. As you see the table, 800 to 810, we have only 3 workers. So this bar is up to 3. Alright, but what happened the second next with the adjoint bar? Because there is no gap between the bars. You can see here, na? Second is from 810 to 820 and only 2 workers are there. So the ending line of this bar and the starting line of green bar, you can see this is represented by the blue. There is no need to represent on the bar graph. Alright, okay. For the blue line, the end of the blue line is the starting of the green bar. You can see now. So this line match with each other accordingly. Now next are for the 8:20 to 8:30. Only one person is there for wages between 8:20 to 8:30. Now 8:30 to 8:40 maximum number workers are there. That is 9 workers are there. You can see by this line there are 9 workers. The longest bar of this histogram. So you can see from this, you can go through the questions also by this. So these are the histogram up to 900. See, the end line of first bar is matched with the starting line of next bar. So let us watch the questions. So first question is, what are the questions here? Which group has maximum number of workers? Now if you observe the histogram, which number has maximum group of workers? Which number you can see here? That is group 830 to 840. This group has the maximum number of workers as the longest bar of this histogram. Alright, now the next question is, how many workers earn 850 or more? Now, how many workers earn 850 or 850 to more? So we must count from 850 to further up to 900 persons, from 850 to 900. That is blue, green, purple, all these we have to count down. 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 and plus 4. You must count down all the workers whose wages are greater than 850. And the third question is, how many workers earn less than 850? So this is 850. Less than 850 means before 850. These are the workers up to 850. So 850 is this center line. After 850, more than 850, and these persons are less than 8. So must count down the numbers of the workers. Now see how you write the answers. Now see the answer of first question, that in which range the maximum person happen. That is, the maximum number of workers is in the group 830 to 840. You can see from the histogram as well, na? Now if we observe the graph, as I told you, from the graph we can observe that workers who earn more than 850 fall in the group of 850 to 860, 860 to 870, 870 to 880 and 880 to 890. All persons comes in these groups. So hence the total number of workers earn more than 850 are. We have to find out the total sum of the workers. One present in this range, next 3, then 1 and 4. Total are present 10 workers who earn more than 850. And this is about the third question, in which we find out how many workers earn less than 850. Now it is clear from the graph that the workers who earn less than 850 fall in the group of 800 to 810, 810 to 820, 820 to 830, 830 to 840 and 840 to 850. So 800 to 850, all persons come in the group in which the worker earn less than 850. Hence the total sum of the workers are 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 5. That is 20 workers earn less than 850. Alright. Now you observe that from the histogram we can give so many answers based upon the histogram and the frequency distribution table. Now let us see the last question of this exercise. Fifth question. The number of hours for which students of a particular class watched television during holidays is shown through the given graph. Now graph is already given in this question now. Let us observe the graph. First read the question. Answer the following. For how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? Second, for how many students watch TV for less than 4 hours? Next, how many students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV? So we can give all the answers on the base of the given histogram. Now student, observe the histogram and first question. This histogram, see, on the x-axis hours of the TV watch per day is given. Alright, now in this side on the y-axis number of students who watch the TV. Now here you can see start from 0, 1 to 2 hour, 2 to 3 hour, 3 to 4 hour, or student watch 4 to 5 hour. In this form of the intervals are given, and these are the number of students. Suppose I want to know that how many students watch TV between 1 to 2 hour, 4 students, between 2 to 3 hour, 8 students, and so on. Now our first question is, for how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? Now you can see which is the longest bar, that is the 32 students between 4 to 5 hours. So maximum students watch TV between 4 to 5 hours. Next question, how many students watch TV for less than 4 hours? You can see this is the 4 hour and these are the number less than 4 hours. So the range between the students between 1 to 2 hour, 2 to 3 hour, 3 to 4, all come in the range the students who watch the TV less than 4 hours. Alright, so we must make the total of these 3 bars. Now, how many students spend more than 5 hours? Now, this is the line for 5. More than 5 means 5 to 6 and 6 to 7. So, these are the 2 ranges which come in the range more than 5 hours. Now, let us see how you can write the answers. See students, the first answer is 4 to 5 hours, that is the maximum number of students watch TV. Second, how many students watch TV less than 4 hours? So range from 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 students are watch less TV less than 4 hours. That is total are 34 students. And the last question, that is how many students spend more than 5 hours? So more than 5 hours are 5 to 6 and 6 to 7 hours. Alright, so how many students are there? That is 14 students we have in this range. So I thought students you understand the complete exercise 5.1. Now you noted down all the questions of 5.1 in the notebook. Tomorrow we discuss about the pie chart.